What up, Dokkanners? We got a ton of information to cover, so this is going to be a full breakdown of the data download and everything that happened during the 10th anniversary stream broadcast. And this is going to be without all the reaction and all the fluff. If you want to see all that stuff, do check out the previous video or check out the live stream. We're just going to be jumping into all the information because we have a lot of stuff to go over, starting with when the banner is coming out. The banner is going to be dropping in under 3 hours from the time that this video gets posted. If you want to know exactly what time it's going to be dropping for you, simply click the new Dokkan Wiki. Link is in the description of all my videos. It'll tell you exactly what time it's going to be dropping in your specific time zone. For me, it's 10 p.m. PST, February 14th, 2025. That is 5 hours after Global's daily reset. It is 1 hour after the typical summon time for a new banner in this new full synchro era of Dokkan. So that being said, we're going to go over all of these new characters. We'll start with the newer ones because if you did watch the live stream, you probably know about these first three. So we'll start with these three and then we'll discuss these and we'll talk about everything else. As far as new content is concerned, there is no new content slated for release right now. We have new idle animations, new banner assets and all that stuff. But as far as new content, there is nothing else. So when I go live tonight for the summons, after we do our summons, I'll probably just be working on the new events that just dropped, the Formidable Foes event and the Blue Zone, the Supreme Magnificent Battle. But until then, let's discuss all of this. Starting with the upcoming EZAs. So the Super EZAs have been confirmed to be Android Cell Saga. Both characters are getting Super EZAs. TEQ Perfect Cell, as most of us had anticipated, and LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. To be fair, a lot of you guys called this, so shout out to you guys. I definitely did not call this one. I thought it would be Future Gohan Trunks or the Goku Gohan, but not this guy. So this is our first, I think this is actually our first summonable LR Super EZA, because we had a Prime Battle Super Saiyan Goku that was free to play. But yeah, I think this is our first one. So let's take a look at these two. They're going to be dropping in 2 days, February 19th at 9 p.m. PST. Starting with the TEQ Perfect Cell. Super attack and leader skill do not change. Causes immense damage, recovers 10% HP. Basic effects, changes key spheres AGL to TEQ. Randomly changes a key sphere of a certain type other than those two into Rainbow. Receives an additional key +2 per Rainbow key sphere obtained. Chance to crit and damage reduction +20%. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. When there's a super class enemy, damage reduction +20%, and all enemies attack -20%. When there's an extreme class ally attacking in the same turn, all allies defense +40%, chance to crit +20%. For every key sphere obtained, attack and defense +50%. So they saw what they did with Buhan and they said, oh, get a load of this. This guy transcends the Buhan in terms of that crazy nuking. When you combine this with his multiple orb changing abilities, this is going to be absolutely insane. For every rainbow key sphere obtained, chance to crit and damage reduction +10%. So this one is not as prolific as the Buhan because the Buhan gets like 20% more. There's a limit though. But when you factor in everything, this guy could have, on his absolute best case scenario, he could have 70% crit and 70% damage reduction. Of course, if you do pick up 5 rainbow key spheres, you are not picking up any other orbs, so that will negatively impact the potential for your nuking. But if you were to pick up maybe 4 rainbow key spheres and a bunch of other orbs, you could be looking at some insane, ridiculous numbers. Oh, and by the way, attack and defense +200% when attacking. So this guy is basically Buhan, but better. So again, this is one of the many reasons why I recommend that if you guys do have your redstones, you hold on to them, you wait until the end of the celebration to make your final decision, because once again now, we have been bamboozled with a character that is even better than Buhan. So if you did buy the Buhan, that's totally fine. Hopefully you still have another redstone left to go. And again, I will do a video towards the end of the celebration finalizing which characters I think you guys should be picking up with your redstones. This guy is definitely going to be among those contenders. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this character's EZA or Super EZA on a scale of 1 to 10. Moving on to the LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Again, leader skill and super attack do not change. This guy was always infamously known as a nuking unit though. So this guy raises defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage, greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage. For the passive, defense +258, changes TEQ key spheres to INT, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type other than those two into Rainbow, receives an additional key +2 per key sphere obtained, superclass allies attack and defense +40%. When there's an extreme class enemies, all enemies defense +40%, chance to dodge +40%. When attacking with 12 or more key, defense +158. For every key sphere obtained, attack +50%. 3 or more key spheres obtained, attack +158%, and chance to crit and damage reduction +50%. What? 7 or more key spheres obtained, attack +158, chance to crit +50%. He gets a guaranteed crit if he picks up 7 or more key spheres. What? 10 or more key spheres obtained, attack plus 158. 15 or more key spheres obtained, attack plus 158. Do keep in mind, this is how many orbs you pick up. So this is not going to happen all that much. This may not even happen all that much. Dare I say, this might also have difficulty happening all that much. So while a critical is essentially guaranteed, if you're not picking up 7 or more key spheres, it's not. But even still, 50% crit chance. I think we can take it easy on the crits in our hidden potentials. We don't need it anymore. This is absolute ridiculousness. When HP is 58% or less, starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, changes key spheres, all of them, to INT. Damage reduction rate plus 30% before attacking. Are you serious? So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this freak. This super EZA. Oh my god. Dude, okay. Android Cell Saga W, massive upgrade to Android Cell Saga. All right, now let's take a look at the banner unit. This is the Beerus, who will be dropping on the Gogeta Dokkan Festival banner. He will require 35 more of the medals from the Gogeta celebration, or the Gogeta Dokkan event. It's weird, I know. Just keep in mind, he's on the same banner. That's why he requires the same medal. Contextually, it doesn't make sense because Z Gogeta has nothing to do with Beerus, but it has to do with the successor connection. So just keep that in mind. So for this guy's super attack, raises attack and defense, causes supreme damage to the enemy, and recovers 5% HP. I'm going to play the animations for this. If you want to see the animations for the main LRs, do check out the other video. I don't want to put that in this one because it's just going to take forever to get through all of it. But this is the Beerus animation because this was not shown on the live stream. This is obviously from Battle of Gods. Bro busts out the chopsticks and does the assassination technique. Oh, that's what he does on Boo, actually. And then he eats the pudding in the super attack. Okay. Raise attack and defense, permanently causes supreme damage, and recovers 5% HP. For the passive, activates entrance animation when HP is 99% or less at the start of the character's attacking turn, or when there's another successor's category ally attacking in the same turn at the start of the character's attacking turn. I get why they did this. It's when Beerus gets a scratch, right? When Beerus takes the most minuscule amount of damage, he gets angry. And when he does, this animation plays right here where it shows the pudding missing and then he goes berserk. Love it. I absolutely love it. It is another Beerus character, so now there's kind of a log jam of Beeruses, but I don't really care about that right now. So when he does all that, attack and defense plus 150, guards all attacks for 7 turns, high chance of launching an additional super attack for 7 turns, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow, high chance to dodge, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super, successor category allies key plus 2, attack and defense plus 50%. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense plus 150. When HP is 90% or more, defense plus 150. When HP is 90% or less, launches an additional super attack. When HP is 70% or less, launches an additional super attack. So you could be launching 2 additional super attacks down here. When facing only one enemy, attack and defense, attack and crit chance plus 50% when HP is 50% or more. Attack and crit chance plus 50% when enemy's HP is 80% or more. Okay, so depending on what stage you're fighting your opponent, you could have a guaranteed crit. This guy's very interesting in terms of how he's built. I don't know if I like all of it, but it's interesting. Okay, so that is the banner unit, of course. So let me know what you guys think about this guy on a scale of 1 to 10. He's got the usual linking problems, being a Beerus unit, so you probably may not be using him a whole lot right now, but he will be probably a good investment for the future. So when you're summoning for Gogeta and you happen to pull a couple copies of this guy, he will be a good investment for the future, for sure. Oh, right. So now let's go and take a look at the rest. Once again, the banners are going to be dropping tonight in just a couple of hours from me posting this video. Everything that we're about to discuss have already been shown in the live stream, except for the medals. So I guess we'll start with the medals for the 3 characters. The Dokkan Festival, Vegeta, Gogeta. Oh, it doesn't show here. All right, hold on one second. Let me show you from my tweet. So here are the medals for the Gohan. We've got the old Gohan Dokkan Awakening medals. We got the horrific Cell games, Goku and Cell himself. All of these should be covered in the Dokkan Awakening support campaign missions. The Gogeta, you will have to do a little bit of work though, because while the support medals will give you some medals, it's not going to give you all of them. You will have to do some work. I think it's like maybe 11 runs total to cover the new LR and the Beerus. But you've got the ultimate pair medals all here. Then we've got the Frieza. You need the Namek medals for Frieza and Goku, and then you also need the Tournament of Power, Frieza and Goku. Again, all of those should be taken care of with the missions. I can't access DokkanInfo.com, so I can't show you the missions. But now let's take a look at the unit details. We'll start with the Carnival characters since they don't take as much time. The Gohan is a physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Youth, full power, 220% leader skill. Where's my music? Activates the entrance animation when there is another full power or Android Cell Saga category ally on the team upon the character's entry. Launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack per existing enemy up to 5 times within a turn, and launches 2 additional super attacks for 4 turns. Did you understand that? I needed a second to process this. If you are, for example, fighting 5 enemies, you would be launching 5 attacks that have a chance of becoming a super. So let's just assume those are all supers, right? It's a medium chance, but still. That would be 5 super attacks with this condition, plus 2 more from this for 4 turns. That's 7 supers. 1 more super from your main just primary attack. That's 8 supers. Plus your hit potential, 9 supers. You could be launching 9 supers in a very specific condition when all of this actually works out. Absolutely crazy. Basic effects key plus 5, attack and defense plus 258. Guards all attacks, reduces damage received by 20%. Receives an additional key plus 1 per key sphere obtained. When attacking, attack plus 158. For every attack performed, key plus 1 up to 5. Attack and defense plus 10% up to 80%. When receiving an attack, defense plus 158%. Starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry, attack plus 158, defense plus 58% when attacking with 18 or more key. Performs a critical hit when activating the active skill or when key is 24. For the super attacks, by the way, raise attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal, lowers defense, greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal, and greatly lowers defense. For the active skill, massively raise attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy, key plus 24, attack plus 58% for 1 turn. Can be activated when there's another Kamehameha category ally on the team starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, or when facing only 1 enemy whose HP is 89% or less starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn. I don't want to spend too much time discussing each character because this video is going to take forever. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. We've already seen this on the live stream. You're seeing this here. Let me know what you guys think. I know people will have things to say in terms of the animations, in terms of the character's overall abilities. Now we move on to the Goku and Frieza. This is the first of 2 reversible exchange characters that are going to be summonable in the Part 2 banners. Battle of Fate, 220% leader skill. For the super attack, greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy and lowers attack. For the ultra super, massively raised attack and greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy and with a great chance to stun, 70% chance to stun. For the passive, key plus 7, attack and defense plus 200%. This is the Frieza version, by the way. Actually, can we access the Goku? We can, yeah. So this is the Frieza version. Key plus 7, attack and defense plus 200%. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. Receives an additional key plus 2 per rainbow key sphere obtained. For 2 turns from the character's entry, Universe 7 reps and Battle of Fate allies attack and defense plus 77%. When attacking, attack and defense plus 150%. Key plus 7, attack plus 77% when HP is 77% or less. When receiving an attack, damage reduction plus 50% when HP is 77% or less. When all allies attacking in the same turn are super class characters, self-excluded, performs a crit and launches an additional super. When all allies attacking the same turn are extreme class, self-excluded, launches 2 additional super attacks. By the way, this character is natively an extreme int unit. Starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, meet up with Goku and performs reversible exchange. His active skill greatly raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy, and within the turn activated, all attacks become crit. This can be activated starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, once only, be it before or after reversible exchange. This is the Miracle of Universe 7. This is the one where he does the volleyball attack, right? Yeah, that's the volleyball smash. I need you to throw me, Saiyan. Yeah. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, now we look at the reversible exchange Goku. So this guy, still extreme by the way, can perform reversible exchange with Frieza. Key plus 7, attack and defense plus 200. Oh, wait, let's check the super attack. Greatly raised attack permanently raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal. Greatly raised attack and massively raises defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage with a great chance to stun. Now for the passive. Can perform reversible exchange with Frieza. Key +7 attack and defense plus 200%. Guards all attacks. Receives an additional key +2 per rainbow key sphere obtained. Launches an additional super attack when HP is 77% or more. When receiving an attack, attack and defense plus 100%. Defense plus 77% when HP is 77% or more. For every key sphere obtained, attack and defense plus 17%. Nice little Android 17 reference. With a rainbow key sphere obtained, damage reduction plus 59%, attacks effective against all types. For his active skill, it is the Frieza handout. Recovers 77% HP, attack plus 59% for 1 turn, and changes physical key spheres to rainbow key spheres. This can be activated upon entering the attacking turn, be it before or after the reversible exchange. Actually, it would have to be after the reversible exchange because you can't do this otherwise. But anyway, my only thing with this character is that it feels like the HP conditions seem reversed. Having the HP restrictions be when your health is below 77% when you're opening with a character seems counterintuitive. But again, we're going to reserve final judgment until we get to see the character in action. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this Goku Frieza on a scale of 1 to 10 as well. And now we finalize this video with the last character, the Gogeta. Successors, fused fighters, or pure Saiyans, 200% HP, 170% attack and defense. Extra stats plus 30 to gifted warriors or fusions. I almost had this exactly right. I'm proud to say I actually kind of called this, except for the pure Saiyans part. I changed it at the last second from pure Saiyans to final trump card. If I hadn't done that, you know what? I'm just going to claim it. I called it. AGL and leader skills. Called it. Proud of myself. For the super attack, Vegeta is the primary character. So for the super attack, raises attack permanently, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. Greatly raises attack permanently, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. For the passive, key +5 attack and defense plus 200%, receives an additional key +3 per rainbow key sphere obtained. Successors or fusion category allies, key +1 defense plus 40%. For 3 turns from the character's entry, defense plus 300%, and guards all attacks. When attacking, attack plus 200%, defense plus 100%. When attacking with 10 or more key, attacks effective against all types. When attacking with 20 or more key, launches an additional super attack. As the second or third attacker in a turn, guards all attacks, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. Starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, meets up with Goku and performs the reversible exchange. His active skill can be activated starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle, once only, be it before or after reversible exchange. He has the correct fusion. So just like in part 1, Goku had the Potara fusion, but that version's Vegeta had the crumbling of the Potara earrings where they fight separately. Here, Vegeta being the main character, gets the actual fusion, where he fuses and turns into Gogeta. I guess we'll start with that. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, we'll take a look at that. Okay, so Gogeta. When Vegeta transforms into Gogeta, this guy has only 1 super attack, the Ultra Super. Massively raised attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Final Flash Gogeta, a brand new animation. You have to go watch that reaction. Basic effects, fully recovers HP, key +5 attack and defense plus 300%. Receives an additional key +4 per rainbow key sphere obtained. Guards all attacks, damage reduction plus 60%. Nullifies negative effects. That means attack order locking, stuns, seals, anything at all of it is removed. I think, could that also mean dodge disabling? No, probably not. Attacks guaranteed to hit. I don't think that's probably a part of it. I don't think so. Okay, moving on here. Launches 2 additional ultra super attacks, performs a critical hit. Successor or fusion, key +2 attack and defense plus 40%. When attacking, attack plus 100%. When receiving an attack, defense plus 100%. For every rainbow key sphere obtained, attack plus 50%, damage reduction rate plus 5%. Foresees enemy super attacks. Active skill can be activated upon entering the attacking turn. Causes ultimate damage. All allies attack and defense plus 54%, and attacks effective against all types for 1 turn. Self-excluded. You are giving everybody else attacks effective against all types. Changes AGL key spheres to rainbow. Because when you change it to rainbow, you get more attack and you get more damage reduction. It is craziness. Let's go back and take a look at the Goku, because you can switch to the Goku. He is part of this. Probably should have led with this, actually. So for his super attack, he permanently raises defense, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal. Greatly raises defense permanently, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes mega colossal. So he's the defensive unit of the 2, contrary to the part 1 where Vegeta is the defensive of the 2. Can perform reversible exchange, key +5 attack and defense +100%, receives an additional key +3 per rainbow key sphere obtained. Successors or fusion category allies, key +1 attack +40%. When attacking, attack +100%, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. When receiving an attack, defense +200%. When receiving an attack with 10 or more key, chance to dodge +10%. When attacking with 20 or more key, launches an additional super attack. As the first attacker in a turn, guards all attacks, great chance to dodge. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about all of these different characters. There is so much to unpack and so much to digest, but one thing's for certain, these characters are absolutely busted, especially the Dokkan festivals. They have peaked. We have peaked as a Dokkan civilization, people. We can't get any higher than this. We can't. Speaking of, I just want to point out, we do have tickets on the Dokkan Festival and the Carnival, so that is obviously coming up. So we have that to look forward to. New animations as well, I think. We will discuss that actually when we just jump into the live stream. I'm going to end this video right here because that is plenty to go off of for right now. Once again, banners are dropping in a couple of hours. Get ready. I will be going live very soon after this video gets posted for all of the action to commence. I'll see you there. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let in the comments your thoughts on all of the characters that are coming up. Who is your favorite character overall in terms of build? Which animation is your favorite? Which character do you think was shafted the most? Let me know if there's anything else that I missed. Feel free to share in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly. Oh, and by the way, all these characters' super attacks can be farmed at the SSR level. So, for free. Dokkan responsibly. Bye-bye.